How's it going, guys? It's Rickster back for Cure Audio. Today I'm going to be showing you how Skrillex made the intro to Right In. This intro is pretty fascinating because it's almost entirely based on just samples and one-shots from Vengeance with a couple little vocal samples from Zero G. But so the first sound I'm going to cover in this intro is the big main stab that occurs, and that's made up a layer of 3 sounds, 2 loops from Vengeance, and then a little sine sub that I used Operator to make. So the first layer of the stab is from Vengeance Essential House 3 called Special Sounds 40. All you're going to do with it is warp it, set the BPM of the sample to 128. Sounds like this. We're just going to pitch it up by 4 semitones, and we're just going to add a little bit of OTT and EQ to brighten up the sample. Sounds like this. Next, what we're going to get is we're going to get another loop from Vengeance Essential House 3, and this is loop number 61. And all we're going to do is we're just going to pitch it up 3 semitones, no warping or anything. It's going to be coming from this big main hit in the loop. Sounds like this originally. That big stab, trim it, and pitch it up 3 semitones. And then for the post-processing for this sound, what we're going to do is we're just going to OTT it again, and then take a very big scoop out of the mids from around, I'd say, 300 hertz to about 1,000 hertz. I used a couple notches, just scoop all the mids there, and then add a little bit of redux to add a little bit of crunch to the sound. It's just adding some cool flangery high end to the sound. And then a little sine wave from Operator with some saturation to act as a sub. Now what we're going to need is from Zero G Vocal Foundry, it's a sample called Bars on My Phone Bop Chorus 1 Full. So, it sounds like this originally.
I'm writing these bars in my phone.
And we're going to warp it. Set the sample BPM to 120.
Right.
And we're going to pitch it up 7 semitones. You can hear it kind of come into key as I pitch it up.
Right.
Writing these bars in. I'm writing these.
And now for all the processing that we're going to use on this is just going to be OTT and EQ. And we're going to cut it like this. And you can see him using the actual kind of mouth and breathing sounds to add rhythm to the song. It's really cool, just like a really cool detail. It sounds almost like a percussion element, but it's not. Now, the other samples that are used, there's a little bit here from Vengeance Essential House 3, Special Sounds number 41. That's not pitched at all. Sounds like that. We're just going to take that and OTT it again, just like everything else, with a little bit of mid boosts. And then this little beep sound that's also from Vengeance Essential House 3. It's Synths number 11. This sample's also used in Voltage, funnily enough, and just with some OTT and EQ to take out the low end. Now, everything else that's really needed is just some drum sounds. I'm using the stock Ableton Crash, no processing. There's some claps from Vengeance. And then this little string fill comes from a sample pack called Organic Loops Real Strings Volume 1 Pads. And it gives you this little fill if you use the E minor, the D major, the G major, and the A5 chord, and you get this. And then there's a scale on an EQ that boosts up a ton into this reverb to add this little cool, sharp impact sound. And that's it. Now all you need to add is your sound effects and impacts, and you've remade the Right In intro. Make sure to check out our Discord and give us more recommendations for remakes and other tutorials you want to see. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.